welcome to another episode. This is number 3, if you can believe that, of The Recipe Connection. I am Chris. Michelle is on the other side of the camera. Say hi, Michelle.
Hello.
There you go. So if you're just tuning in for the first time, we now have a YouTube channel. Check that out. Smash the like button. Subscribe. We'll be trying to put out a video just about every week of a recipe that we have never cooked before. We're not professional cooks. We are strictly amateurs. Given the pandemic, we don't go out as much, so we struggle to find new recipes and get out of the routine that we were in. So I'm babbling, but that's okay. You'll find.
I can edit that out.
Yeah, I know you can edit that out, but you'll find we have no idea what we're doing, and that's part of it for us. So we're just normal people trying to cook with a YouTube channel. All right, so tonight we are making easy skillet garlic and lime chicken, okay? And we found this recipe online, sounded good, and we're gonna pair that with some Mexican-inspired rice, another recipe we found online, and we will share both those links. So we are gonna start off getting the rice ready. We have 1 coarsely chopped medium onion, and this is a 28-ounce can of whole peeled tomatoes. Organic, of course. So all this is going to go right in the blender. Right. And we're going to let the Ninja do its thing, and I won't make you listen to it. All right, now we are going to take 2 cups of this and transfer it to a pan over there. To that, we are going to add 2 cups of low sodium chicken broth. And we have some cumin and some kosher salt. How much, honey?
I don't remember, honey. I will put it up on the screen.
Great. Okay, we're going to bring this to a boil. This is our 2 cups of the puree that we made, the chicken stock, and the cumin and salt. We've mixed that real well. We're going to bring that to a boil. In the meantime, in our Dutch oven over here, we've got just got the heat going on this. We want to get this good and warm. So we are going to add 1/3 of a cup of canola oil to this pan, get that oil good and hot, and we're going to toast the rice, which we've never done before.
Sounds good to me. We'll see how we do.
So because we don't know what we're doing and we're amateurs, I just poured the oil into the pan without my wife getting that on camera, but I'm pretty sure you got the idea. I'll recreate it for you. Here we go. Imagine there was oil in here. Nice. All right, so we're gonna let that oil heat up a little bit until it's shimmering, as the directions say. I don't know what shimmering oil looks like, but I'm gonna figure it out when I see this. Looks like our oil is shimmering, I think. So we're gonna go ahead. We've got 2 cups of long grain rice. This is straight up just Uncle Ben's.
Oh, sounds like it might have been shimmering. Oh, that sounds good.
It was shimmering, so we're gonna stir this around, make sure it gets good and coated.
I would turn that heat down a little bit. Sounds like it's up a little high.
I appreciate the advice, Michelle.
I'm sure that you do, Chris.
I always appreciate your advice.
So what do we do with this, Chris?
Well, we are going to toast this for about 5 minutes until well, I don't even remember what it gets. It gets something.
Golden brown?
Golden brown, maybe. That could be it. I don't think that's the word they used, honey. Saute until lightly toasted and golden. Not quite golden brown, just golden.
Oh, I see. My mistake.
And I see that happening with the rice that stayed on the bottom too long. You can see it starting to change color. Just gotta keep this going. And let's be honest, this is pretty much the way rice-a-roni starts. If you've ever done rice-a-roni, we're big fans. Who doesn't like a little San Francisco treat? We'll let that brown a little bit, get golden. Oh, watch out over here.
Oh shoot, we got that boiling. I gotta give that a zhuzh.
We're gonna turn this down. And this is really good. We just tasted this because it reminded us of like a tomato soup. It's actually really, really good just by itself, which is a good thing because that's the basis for your rice. So, oh yeah, we're getting golden.
Well, speaking of golden, you just got golden on February 6th, didn't you?
Thanks, honey, for letting everybody know that I became golden aged. All right, first person in the comments that can tell us who was telling everybody to stay golden in a movie. If you can tell us who everybody, he wanted everybody to stay golden. That was his message, stay golden. If you can tell us who that is in the comments, we'll give you a shout out in the next video. How about that? We'll start there.
We don't have any prizes to give yet.
No prizes yet. If things don't go well, I may just send you the apron.
There you go.
Okay, so we're pretty golden here. This is looking good. So now we are going to add our 2 diced jalapenos. We did this ahead of time. The recipe says 1 to 2. We like it a little spicy, so we're going to go with the 2. And we are going to let that cook until the jalapenos are soft, and that's going to take a couple minutes. All right, these jalapenos smell amazing. Whew. And that rice just popped out on my skin and stuck to it. That's hot. And not in a good way. You guys stick around long enough, I will hurt myself on camera, there's no doubt. That's what I do.
Looking good.
Yeah, it looks really, really good. We're going to let that go for 30 seconds more or so. I want those jalapenos to get good and soft.
They will get softer as the rice cooks down.
You're right, they will, honey. Thank you for that. When do the seasonings go in, honey?
Right. No. That's for the chicken. When we get to that.
Sorry about that.
Right
Okay,
now,
so
the
now
garlic.
we've got garlic. We've got some minced up garlic, like 4 to 5 cloves of garlic. We're gonna throw that in. That's a lot of garlic for some people. We love garlic. So we're only gonna let this go for about 30 seconds or so. We don't want to burn the garlic. Oh man, I'm making a mess. Oh, the smell. Outstanding.
You need that smell-o-vision.
We need smell-o-vision. Emerald was onto it. Somebody will come up with it. Gates will come up with it, for sure. Bill Gates comes up with everything. Or maybe Zuckerberg will do it. Okay. Now, we are going to take the liquid, this puree that we've been boiling over here, and we are going to add it to this rice. Wow. Maybe we had that a little warm.
It's okay, you just gotta stir it.
That looked like a 4th grade
Science project.
volcano science project right there. All right. Wow.
Sure, it's fine. You gotta give it a stir.
I'm afraid to pull the lid. Jesus.
There we go.
Yeah, we had this thing too hot. Rookie mistake. But that's okay. It's looking good. That'll cool down. We've got that on low. And we'll let that simmer for a little while.
I think it was for 15 to 20 minutes or so.
15 to 20 minutes or so.
And then we're going to start the chicken now.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, now we're going to start the chicken.
Okay.
So... All right, so we're on to the chicken. Rice is going to be done in about 7 minutes, which is good because this chicken really isn't going to take long at all. I should have a pan heating up over here. Try not to get too crazy like we did with the Dutch oven over here. But all right, so the recipe calls for chicken thighs. And if you saw our last video, we prefer chicken breasts, so you can do this with breasts as well. I had 3 chicken breasts. I made them into cutlets. I just sliced them thin. So what we've got is the 6 chicken breast cutlets and one of the little tenders over here. Wash it up. All right, so we have a little olive oil. The recipe calls for a tablespoon. We're going to go a little bit heavy on that because I feel like we've got a little more chicken with the 6 chicken breasts instead of thighs. So we've got our butter and olive oil going. We're going to let that heat up just a little bit, and then we'll start cooking this chicken. In the meantime, the mess that I've been making can be all picked up. All right, in goes our chicken. Oh, you can hear it immediately without it being out of control. That's good. Not a ton of space in this pan. I have to make room. I'm going to turn that up just a little bit. Probably should have let it get a little warmer before I threw it in the pan, but that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're amateurs. All right, our rice is done. Let's take a look. Oh, that looks fantastic. That looks really, really good. All right, the chicken is going. I gotta flip the chicken. Pay no attention to the drawer. Oh, baby. That is looking good. All right, we're gonna let that go brown on that side for a little bit, and then we're gonna add some garlic and some lime juice, and we'll continue to cook it until the chicken's done, and then we're ready to go. All right, our chicken is seared on both sides, 3 to 4 minutes, the direction said, which is about right. What do you know? They knew what they were talking about. So now we are going to add 4 cloves of garlic, minced, and it was 3 tablespoons of lime juice. And we are going to get that garlic, move it around a little. There we go. Okay, because of my amateur status, I didn't really follow the directions exactly with the rice. You were supposed to let that go for about 15 minutes and then pull it off the heat, fluff it softly with a fork, and then put the lid back on it and let it sit for about 10 minutes to steam. And then you're supposed to finish that off with a couple tablespoons of lime juice and a 1/4 cup of cilantro, which thrills Michelle to death. Michelle's not a huge fan of cilantro, but this should be delicious. So we'll fluff this up a little bit now. It looks fantastic. So this chicken should be done. So I think we're going to start plating it up. Let's get Pretty good helping of this rice.
Oops.
Maybe not that much. And we'll grab this chicken breast. And a little corn.
And we were supposed to slice lemons too.
Limes. And then a little fresh cilantro over the top. There we have it. So we have easy skillet garlic and lime chicken and a Mexican rice done in the Dutch oven and a little corn. Thank you for, actually, you know what though? I'm gonna taste this while you guys are watching. That chicken, a little bit of this rice. That rice is fantastic. All right, thank you for watching. We're gonna eat, and we will see you next time on the Recipe Connection. Take it easy on me in the comments, will you? I'm just an amateur, like I said.
Bye.
Bye.